it is becoming crystal clear that the NFL Executive of the Year is Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. With the benching last night of Kirk Cousins by the Atlanta Falcons and the elevation of Penix to their starting quarterback, and he will be for, well, the rest of this season, probably for the next decade, he'll be their starting quarterback. Cousins didn't even make it. I actually had a little side wager with one of the kids I used to have that he was actually going to get benched in Minnesota. I felt that Kirk Cousins was on his way to being benched in Minnesota. It had been the ultimate humiliation. That's probably why they didn't do it, because he played so poorly in the game against the Vikings that he deserved it. But now it's official. And that makes Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah look like one of the best executives in the NFL. Because all you heard from the national jabroni haircuts is that how could they move away from Kirk Cousins? What are they going to do? The sky will literally fall. U.S. Bank Stadium will crumble to pieces if you do not have Kirk Cousins back as your quarterback. The Vikings, I'm sure, made a very fair offer because KOC said he wanted him back. And if KOC said he wanted him back, I have no reason to doubt that. But Kwesi, looking out for this franchise, put a line in the sand, said, well, we probably had a very good offer in for him, a very fair offer for a 36-year-old quarterback coming off of Achilles repair. Probably a very fair offer. But who can blame Kirk Cousins for signing a $90 million, $100 million guaranteed contract with the Atlanta Falcons? How can you blame the man? How can you blame the man? So he took the money and he ran. And now Atlanta, you're on to your rookie quarterback. Kirk has gotten everything he's ever wanted. Kirk has never been I want to win the Super Bowl guy. As far as the negotiation championships, I don't think you could say there's ever been anyone better. He's a 500 quarterback who has cashed in hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Before he became a Viking, he had already cashed in an enormous amount of money from the Washington, at the time, Redskins. They had franchise tagged him twice. And then he signed the multi-year deal with the Vikings. Then it signed a multi-year extension with the Vikings. So he's done very well for himself. I don't feel too much pity for Kirk Cousins. The Atlanta Falcon fans, I think the season just got a lot better for you guys. I really do. Kirk Cousins is a mediocre quarterback, and Penix can only improve you. I think you legitimately now have a chance in the playoffs. I think you do. If you can hold on to that division lead, I think you've got a chance in the playoffs. And Kwesi, with your free agent signings this year, Grenard, Van Ginkel, Cashman, even Reisner coming back, solidifying the offensive line, and of course, Sam Darnold, who's out there right now playing MVP caliber play. With KOC as his brain, Darnold is clearly on an MVP pace. KOC stirs the drink, baby. That's why I'm so confident that we are going to be able to. I think Kwesi has the plan, and if it involves letting Darnold walk, which I do believe it does, and I trust the plan. I trust the plan. We have the quarterback whisperer as a coach. KOC can duplicate these results. Will we see MVP caliber play from J.J. McCarthy next year? Not likely MVP caliber. Are we going to see dumpster fire? play from J.J. McCarthy next year? Unlikely. With KOC at the helm, who will sign a multi-year extension, I can't see the Vikings allowing him to leave. If he wants it, pay it to the man. He should be a top 5 paid coach. I do believe he is that good. I believe J.J. McCarthy next year will have an excellent season because I think what you saw with Kirk Cousins, what you saw with Dobbs, what you saw with Mullins, what you see now with Sam Darnold, there's one common factor with them all. And I believe this is duplicatable with somebody who has won a national championship, somebody who is all in as a football player, lives the quarterback position, works on Tuesdays, Kirk. And, yeah. And I think Kwesi has that plan. I think Kwesi's plan is in place. He's running it. Next year we'll have an incredible amount of free agent money. We have limited draft picks, but I think Kwesi will be smart there too. I think the running back out of Boise State, Genty, would be go get him. Go get him, Kwesi, KOC. Go get him. That's the battery. That's the Aikman-Emmett battery. That's Roger Craig, Joe Montana battery. I don't mean that in the Super Bowl wins. I mean that in the longevity and greatness of the participants. There is that possibility, and we could do this for a long, long time. And I think KOC is the man to lead it, and I think Kwesi is the man to organize it and put it all together. Kwesi, after that first draft, you had me doubting. This free agent class, this last draft, you won me. You won me big time. We've got limited draft capital, but I'm confident you're going to make the right decisions. You'll get us Genty. I'm counting on you, man. Get us Genty. Spend that free agent capital on the offensive line. Get a good offensive interior lineman. Bradbury's played decently this year, but we need a good guard. A really good guard. A solid guard. A veteran guard. Someone who can come in and play next to Darisaw and O'Neal and Bradbury and solidify that offensive line with Genty and McCarthy, and then just try to stop this offense. Just try. Oh, by the way, B-Flow, back up the truck for B-Flow. Back it up. Back it up. He's going to be a head coach somewhere. I sure hope it isn't Chicago. I love that man. I love his defense. I love his attitude. Please don't be Chicago. Please. Please don't be Chicago. I love you. I don't want to face you 2 times a year and have to not like your team twice a year. Go to the AFC. Somewhere. How about you stay here for a couple years? I think we got a magical coaching staff. I think you and KOC are great together. Are great together. If Kwesi, you can make that happen. Oh my God, executive of the year for the next couple of years. Kwesi, you're the man. You made the right call. Kirk Cousins was washed. We all knew it. I'm sure it was a fair offer, but you got your plan. Stick with the plan. Go with the plan. Darnold, I hope you enjoy your $45 million with the Raiders or the Foreigners or one of those teams. But Kwesi, stick with your plan. It's a good plan. So for now, that's all I got. I appreciate you. I thank you. We'll see you next time.